And I am your Chief Executive Officer at Top of the Line Healthcare Staffing. I am a native of New Jersey. I've been a resident in North Carolina for 20 years. I have an amazing husband and 5 beautiful children.
Thank you all for attending this extraordinary event, and tonight we are taking the time out to thank our nurses for all the care they have provided to all the patients, friends, and families. We dedicate this night to celebrate your commitment, your compassion, your perseverance to providing top-of-the-line health care to all patients.
Say breakthroughs in the room.
Breakthroughs in the room.
It's yours if you want it. Anticipating.
Patient always has worse going on than you do. They always have more going on than you do. And if you look at it like that, you will understand that compassion comes automatically.
Went ahead, you apply for your EIN, you got that first with your company name, and you go to the state level to apply, and it's no longer available. Now you have to do additional paperwork just to try to get everything balanced, right? We are doing a Make the Call to Get the Client challenge. It's a 5-day challenge, and I want you to be a part of it. If you are a healthcare staffing owner and you are suffering with getting clients, hospitals, nursing homes, whatever your niche is, whatever.
We adore each other. We love being with each other, right?
No, I adore it. I enjoy it. I love it.
I don't know what you're going through, but we stopped by to tell you that what's in front of you is bigger than what's behind you. Your destiny, your promise, your future. You might as well shout before you get it, because God sent me here to tell you that what he has for you is gonna be big.
I believe
That it's my season.
that it's my season.
You ought to declare that over your own life. Say, I believe.
I believe.
Go, and you want that person to have that integrity, that professionalism when the door is closed, because that's what matters. Is diabetic or you're diabetic, it's a chance that you might lose some type of sensation in your feet. So you always want to touch the water when you get in any type of bath water, when you're immersing yourself in like a jacuzzi or anything.
So how do you see your journey from that point in time till now, and what is it now that you are aiming for? What is it that you seek for yourself?
So right now, I'm just seeking to touch medical professionals nationwide, because, in global accountability kicks in, and that is what we have with our medical professionals. We make sure they are all of that when the door is closed. So
that's awesome. And
that matters most is your family, your health, and your happiness. You have to choose happiness over anything. And my husband, I love you. I say, look, you happiness over anything. All right, y'all, don't go anywhere. Somebody asked a question and I'm about to, so absolutely don't go anywhere. Stick around for this right here. Let me get to it. Don't. right, y'all. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody's having a great day. Let me get the clock up here because I'm doing 15 minutes exact. All right, so I hope everybody's having a great day. Y'all, let's get to it. Welcome to, where is it? Here we go. 15-minute live Q&A with your CEO 3 times the real Alisa Applewhite. I am your CEO 3 times the real Alisa Applewhite, and we are going to go live today. Do you hear me? All right. Let's get it. I'm answering your questions, y'all. This question is a good question. So again, it's kind of specific to healthcare staffing, but it's a good question. All right. So people ask me this question all the time. Why do I go live Monday through Friday? It's simple. I go live Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock on all social media platforms. Sometimes Instagram be acting crazy, but I'm going to figure this out. But on all social media platforms, you can catch me here asking the question, answering the question you asked me, right? So people ask me questions that I don't have the time to ask. So I decided to take each question each day and answer it on the platform. So this is why I go live Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock on all platforms. And on Saturdays and Sundays, 12 o'clock on all platforms, you will get a recording of a question that somebody asks. So please send in your questions because your question might be the one I ask. And anybody who knows me or anybody who follows me know I don't give fluff. I give answers, and I don't care who feels like I'm giving too much away. Make this work for you. Make this work for your life, right? Because regardless of what, I'm gonna be fine. Like God has given me the strategy to take care of myself for the rest of my life, right? So this is my way of helping you. All right. So the next thing I get all the time is, why do they call you CEO 3 times, y'all? It's simple. It's very simple. We are all CEO 3 times in our lives. We're CEOs of ourselves. We're CEOs of our families and our communities, and we're CEO of our business or our jobs. So we all doing this thing 3 times, y'all. But I called myself that originally to say, because I had 3 companies. I try to make it really simple, right? So me and my husband have 3 companies. Our first company is called Top of the Line Healthcare Staffing, where we staff medical professionals in hospitals, doctors' offices, and nursing homes. Then we have TLTLHS Hard to Go Inc. This is our nonprofit. This is the baby that literally helps us to recognize our medical professionals, where we get to have an event for them annually. We celebrate a bunch of them. We get to help them walk away with some money and debt assistance and education and just motivation, right? So it's a great, great nonprofit. It also helps them with taking care of the holistic needs that they need financially, right? So they can take care of the holistic patient. All right, so then we got the real Alisa Applewhite Consulting. This is the consulting company that has brought in you live questions and answers with your CEO 3 times, the real Alisa Applewhite, y'all. And what I'm telling you is this company is so huge right now, right? It just keeps growing. Every time I turn around, it's growing. It's a different aspect. And I literally wrote this stuff down like years ago. Not years ago, about 2 years ago, and wrote how I wanted to break down per month. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Right, to see what you wrote down 2 years ago become a reality. It's crazy, but it's called execution, right? You got to get it done. So literally, we help everyday people like you to build a healthcare staffing agency from scratch to government. We are having a webinar tonight where when you leave this webinar, you will be able to build a healthcare staffing agency from scratch. So what I'm saying to you is, when you leave this webinar, you'll be able to build a healthcare staffing agency from scratch. So come to the webinar, bring anybody you want. Y'all, this webinar is completely free. I mean, 100% free. All right. 100% free. Okay. I'm 100% free. So get into it. All right. So this is what the consulting company do. We also partner with hospitals, nursing homes, and doctors' offices and show them how to retain their staff, right? We have a strategy and a program that we take them through where we help them to actually employ their own staff, right? So we do that. We partner with medical professionals to help them be the best medical professional they can be by giving them resources. Like, say if you're an ER nurse and you want to know what it is like to be an ICU nurse, you partner with us and we'll partner you with the right people so you can get those skills outside of work, right? So you can, because some people want to do that. They just want to know. All right. And then we have the top of the, what is it? Not top of the line, Beyond the Scrubs podcast, which we will be dropping that. And that's just of everyday people telling their stories. We meet people on the street, they tell their stories. And then we tell our stories about, as medical professionals, about what's going on in the healthcare industry. That's a lot, y'all. That's a lot. And then I consult people one-to-one. It's just this company is growing so huge. It's like, whoa, right? But at the end of the day, we changing lives. That's the great thing about it. All right, so let's get to the question. That's not the question. This is the question. Number 98, y'all. So that means I've been live for 98 whole days, right? So 98 whole days. What is a CRNA, right? So what is a certified registered nurse anesthetist? Okay, so people always say that. Well, Alisa, what is a CRNA? And I'm so glad somebody asked this question, because what is a certified registered nurse anesthetist, right? I'm going to give you 3 things on what I think a CRNA is, okay? So the first thing I think a CRNA is, y'all, is a nurse. That's what a CRNA is. So in order to be a certified registered nurse anesthetist, you have to be a registered nurse first. So you have to be a registered nurse. Now, you can be a CNA and go take from your CNA, go get your LPN. From your LPN, go get your RN. That's the route I did. And then from your RN, go to nurse anesthetist school. So literally, this is a registered nurse that decided, hey, at this point in my life, I want to do an advanced skill. And I want to do an advanced skill or hone in on a skill that will change people's lives, right? I want to do something that not only is going to change people's lives, but that is going to financially pay me the money that I need to be paid, right? A CRNA, a certified registered nurse anesthetist, can get paid anywhere from $125 to $200 an hour. And if they're doing like surgical centers and stuff, then they can get paid even more. You can demand your price. Now, this does require additional school after getting your 4-year degree in nursing. So yes, it requires additional schooling. And what I like about the bridge program is, like, if you get your LPN, a year later, you get your RN. Once you get your RN, which is your associate's degree in nursing, it takes you 1 more year to get your bachelor's degree in nursing. So when you go through college, it takes you 4 years just to get your registered nurse bachelor's degree. But when you go through a community college or a trade school, it takes you 3 years to get that same degree, and you have an LPN license, meaning you have been working as a nurse the whole time, right? So it's crazy. But that's just a little tip. So that's all it is. A CRNA, they start off as a nurse and they decide they want to do a different type of specialty, or they want to specialize in something, and then they go to nurse anesthetist school, which is highly, it's very competitive to get into. And statistically, they don't take a lot of diversity in that program. And that's the key word I'm going to use. Y'all can look it up for yourself. But don't let it discourage you, because what God has for you is for you, period, right? If you're going to apply and it's for you, it's going to be for you, right? So the second thing, a nurse, what is a certified registered nurse anesthetist? It's a nurse that puts people to sleep. Yes. So this nurse literally puts people to sleep to prepare them for surgery, some type of surgical procedure. So only thing that a certified registered nurse anesthetist is an anesthesiologist, but cheaper. And this is why hospitals love to hire certified registered nurse anesthetists. This is why they will hire them through your staffing agency if you have one, because they know they can pay them a lower rate per hour compared to paying an anesthesiologist, what I think is $500 to $1,000 an hour or more, depending on how many years of experience they have, right? So they normally hire CRNAs to go under the anesthesiologist, and then now the anesthesiologist is not doing the one job, but now he's directing the certified nursing assistant to do it. So he's getting that one salary. The hospital is cutting it down from multiple multiple anesthesiologists to now getting, for that one anesthesiologist annual fee that you'll pay, you can have multiple certified nursing assistants, certified nurse anesthetists to do the same job, right? So it's just like if I'm in a toothpaste company and I'm putting on the cap on the toothpaste, like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, and then somebody build a robot that now puts the cap on, and now you paying me to manage the robot. It's the same thing. You're trying to save money, but also scale at the same time. So that's what a nurse is. A certified registered nurse, anesthetist puts people to sleep. So if you're dating one, be very careful. I'm just saying, don't get them angry because they really can put you to sleep, paralyze you. This is hilarious, right? ICU nurses too. Just be careful. They're used to paralyzing people, putting people to sleep, keeping them under sedation, and keeping them under sedation until the doctor sees it's fit to write the orders to bring them back from being unconscious. Okay. So you guys and you women out there that's dating these people, just be very, very careful. Okay, because they might love really hard and might love you even more harder. Just saying. So they put people to sleep. Literally, this is what they do all day. And they work in different type of places, right? So they get paid big money, but they go to school, right? They go to school for a long time to learn this skill, and they should go to school for a long time to learn the skill of putting people to sleep almost to death, right? Like that's I want somebody to go to school for a long time. If you do, put your hand up, say me. All right, say me, because you would want that person to have as much schooling as possible because they're about to put you to sleep, and you hope they don't put you so deep in sleep that you're gonna meet your maker, right? So shout out to the certified registered nurse anesthetist. We hire you. I'm just letting you know, and we pay a pretty hefty penny. Okay, so come to the top of the line. All right, so the next thing we have here is what is a CRNA, certified registered nurse anesthetist. They can work in hospitals and surgical centers. This is what I love about them. They're very flexible, and because of, if y'all not paying attention, surgery, the elective surgery. So that's the question somebody need to ask, Alisa. What is an elective surgery, right? Brief for right now. Somebody's choosing to have a surgery done. So because of these BBLs, these facelifts, all of these plastic surgeries that's occurring, instead of for that plastic surgery center to get an anesthesiologist that can put you to sleep so they can cut your body up and change it how you want to, they just get a certified registered nurse, anesthetist at a cheaper rate, and that person now puts you to sleep. Now, I am excited about this position, and the reason why I'm so excited about this position because I'm a nurse, right? I've been a nurse for 14 years now. I've been in healthcare for 20 years as of next year, and I know that nurses pay a lot of attention to their patients. You have some nurses that pay extreme attention to their patients, and with that being said, that would be the person that I want to put me to sleep because I know how they are on the floor paying attention to their patients. So I can only imagine how much they're paying attention when they're putting me to sleep, right? All right. So let's go over 3. What is a CRNA, a certified registered nurse anesthetist? It's a nurse to start with. Number 2 is a nurse that puts people to sleep. And number 3, they can work in hospitals and surgical centers. All right. So I hope that helps somebody, whoever asked that question. Y'all, I'm going to make sure you go follow me on all social media platforms. Go follow me on all social media platforms at The Real Alisa Applewhite. Again, this is The Real Alisa Applewhite, your CEO 3 times. Y'all go right now and go like my YouTube channel. Go subscribe and like the channel so you can get this information to you. And I'm going to start going live on YouTube. I just got to pick a day and a time, and I'm going to have some friends go live with me where we're just answering your questions about different type of businesses because I want to help you, especially about different type of healthcare things. So I'm so excited about that. Going live, but let's get the podcast bumping, because that's a baby that me and my husband is birthing together, and we have so much fun when we do it. We have so much fun. All right, so make sure you subscribe to my channel, y'all. Go subscribe to my channel. Y'all, I'm offering this course, and I want y'all to know it's called Make the Call to Get the Client. It's a course. It's an 8-week course. All right, it's going to be December 4th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. There will be recordings, and you can just go to this website right here, and you can apply for the course, and they'll tell you all the payment options, y'all. Here you go right here. Webinar this Thursday. You need to attend. If you don't attend anything else today at 8 o'clock, you need to be on this webinar because I am going to give away some game. and you're going to literally walk away not knowing how to build your own healthcare staffing agency. So that's a plus for you. And that's a plus for me because I'm helping somebody, and then you're helping somebody by getting the right people at the patient's bedside. All right. So I absolutely love you. Let's end it like we always end it. I absolutely love you. I'm so glad you showed up for me today, y'all. I'm about to take a little nap before I embark on my day, because I just need a little nap, just a little bit nap to get my energy back before I embark on my day. Because, you know, for those who follow David Shands, he always be like, sleep is for suckers. And I be really meaning that. Sometimes I be up early in the morning doing stuff like sleep is for suckers. And then I get sleepy. Like, this sucker gets sleepy. So I was like, hey, you got to go to sleep. You're a sucker. So yeah, I'm going to be a sucker today. I'm going to take a nap. So make sure you remember, I absolutely love you. Let's get there. Let's get there, right? I absolutely love you. Don't know who you are. I'm so glad that you're watching this today. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. But I'm here to tell you. I'm so here to tell you. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. Nobody loves you like your maker. I promise you, nobody loves you like your creator. I promise you, nobody loves you the way that God loves you. Not your mama, not your kids, not your spouse, not your best friend, not the people on this platform, y'all. Nobody loves you like God. So please, 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 as always, go out and build a relationship with your maker, because that will be the thing. That will be the source. That will be the it that sustains you for the rest of your life. And there'll be no devil in hell that can shake you once you are planted firmly in your creator. All right. So enjoy your day. Thank you for living. Thank you for breathing. Live it like it's your last, y'all. Go turn up. Go celebrate while I go to sleep. And I'm going to see y'all later for the live. All right. Bye-bye.
Alisa Applewhite, your CEO 3 times. This is going to be a millionaire mindset. Tip number 1, your new friend's conversation should make your old friends uncomfortable or intrigued. Let that sink in.